Primaries. Democrat Bernie Sanders and Republican John Kasich need to do well. NBC's Steve Handelsman has this story from Washington.
Thanks. Good evening. Michigan's twin primaries today, Democratic and Republican, numerically just cannot go down as the ones that took Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton over the top, if in fact those two go on to win their party's nominations. But Michigan could make or break their rivals. Bernie Sanders, on paper, should be powerful in Michigan, a union state that suffered in the Great Recession and now, Sanders says, could suffer from the Pacific trade deal. But Hillary Clinton's ties to the state and its block of African-American voters paid off in pre-vote surveys as Michiganders were to vote today. Likewise, Republican John Kasich on paper ought to be strong with Michigan Republicans, but the sitting governor of next door Ohio was second in pre-vote surveys to Donald Trump, who was attracting the support of Reagan Democrats plus Republicans, and also held the lead in pre-vote surveys in Mississippi that holds its primary today. The twin showdowns that could nail down the nominations are next Tuesday in Florida and Ohio. I'm Steve Handelsman, NBC News, Washington.
Candidates like Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders are getting a boost from voters who are fed up with the status quo.
Now there is a growing effort to get some of those voters to look beyond the Democrats and Republicans. Tonight, the Texas Green Party will choose its candidates for the November election, including those for president and several state offices. Greens put an emphasis on environmental and social justice issues. They are holding nominating conventions tonight in 14 counties around Texas, including Travis County. The Libertarian Party has candidates running for president as well as most state and local races. Their platform calls for less government and more personal rights. Texas Libertarians will hold precinct conventions tonight, then choose candidates for local races this Saturday at county conventions around the state. They will hold a separate convention in April to choose statewide candidates like those running for Congress or state Supreme Court. State election code allows smaller parties like the Greens and Libertarians to choose their candidates by a convention instead of a primary vote. Registered voters who did not vote in either the Democratic or Republican primaries are eligible to vote in the nominating conventions.